Focus on the US now. There, the polls make gloomy reading for Donald Trump after learning that his approval ratings are at the worst of any president in 70 years. But political polls have, of course, proved fairly wide of the mark in several countries recently of late. Maupin next and explains how best to interpret the latest numbers.
We're 6 months into Donald Trump's presidency, and the pollsters tell us that his ratings have tanked. But these pollsters don't exactly have the best record. Remember what they said right before the election?
Most polls give Clinton a better chance of winning.
Landslide for Hillary.
All the major electoral map forecasters show Hillary Clinton winning the election.
Donald J. Trump defied all conventional wisdom and all expectations.
Polls showed Hillary Clinton was the favorite to win.
They weren't wrong in the sense that Hillary Clinton did win the popular vote.
True. The polls were wrong about this race the entire time.
Whoops. Why are American pollsters getting things so wrong? And can you read between the lines to get a more accurate picture? Here are some helpful tips.
Polls in America are made out to look precise and definitive. So is there something we're missing? To understand any poll, you first need to know who's taken it. Recent surveys in the US seem to have picked out mainly Democratic voters, leaving the Republican voice behind. But reports suggest Americans are equally divided when it comes to party affiliation. So what else should we be looking for? Response rates, or the actual number of people who've taken the poll? Over the last 2 decades in the US, fewer people seem to be interested in getting their opinions out to pollsters, meaning the blanks are filled in for them, based on probability and relying on factors like political preference and past choices. That leaves us with something referred to as a sampling error, which can be anything from 1 to 5%. Still, a sizable number of possible mistakes. So now you know, polls shouldn't be taken at face value.
Some American pollsters even admit that they're having trouble getting things right.
You really don't have to justify it when you are the network and you have millions of viewers, ABC, Washington Post, CBS, New York Times, whatever. You know that baked into that poll release are an automatic several million viewers. That poll is going to be discussed on other networks and going to be picked up by the Associated Press. And so you can be careless and get away with it.
Next time you see a catchy headline based on a poll, do the work the media doesn't want you to do. Read between the lines. Maupin, RT, New York.